In 1971, D.B. Cooper hijacked a plane and escaped by parachute into the wilderness. He took with him a couple of $100,000. He was never captured. Our next guest says he was D.B. Cooper's best friend. Joining us, the author of D.B. Cooper and Me, Carl Laurin. Carl, welcome to the program. Right from the get-go, who was he and why did he do it?
He did it for money, and his name was Walter Recca, R-E-C-A.
And you knew him?
Very well.
Did you know him after he took the money? Did you know that it was him and that he'd got the money?
I did.
Oh, so only now you're coming forward. I take it Mr. Recca is now dead.
He's dead. That's correct.
Tell us how you knew him and what you knew about him.
In 1957, he called up a friend of mine, Art Lassier, and he wanted to learn how to free fall parachute. He'd been in the paratroopers, he'd done static line parachutes, but he wanted to learn how to free fall.
And that means, so he was figuring out how to jump out the back of a plane?
Yeah, that means you go up high and you're not on a static line. You jump out of the airplane and you get stable, and you can do many things today, but back then you can fall free and stable and make a good landing.
So if you knew him after he got the money, did he live well? I mean, what did he do with it all?
The money was his bank account. He did not do this to have a pile of money and go out and party. It was to raise his family, to be able to fix his car when it broke down, to be able to buy his kids clothes and food and things like that.
Did he talk to you about how he got the money?
Certainly.
Did he describe how he jumped out the back of the plane and what he did after that?
Yes, he did.
What did he do? I mean, where did he land and how did he live and where did he live?
He landed about a mile outside a town in Washington called Cle Elum. He lived in Heartland, Washington, which was probably about 100 miles from where he landed.
Okay, I'm afraid we're out of time, Carl, but that is a fascinating story. I promise I will read the book because that's one of the great mysteries, and you were privy to it all. Carl Laurin, D.B. Cooper and Me. Good book, and we'll read it, and we'll have you back again. Thanks so much, Carl. We appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.